If you've immersed yourself in a Georgia O'Keeffe painting, this is a million times better. I mean, nothing can be like standing there in the moment. Being able to see just layers of mesas and the colors, the shadows, these beautiful skies that you feel like you can see forever. New Mexico is the land of enchantment for a reason. You get hooked once you come out and really immerse yourself in it. We're not overrun. You can feel a sense of space. You can feel a sense of aloneness. You can feel a sense of connection. There's so much value in coming out into the outdoors and regaining your perspective on life. If you pull someone out of a coffee shop and ask them why they love living in Raton, almost the first thing out of their mouth is going to be the natural landscape, the beauty, the open spaces, the clean air. But there's a lot of negativity around our economy. We had a lot of mine closures, the railroad industry, major industries that almost every family was touched by in some way, had a downturn. And so it's been a scramble to try to keep our population and to keep them employed in good jobs. So in 2020, we asked for some outside help to come in and help us with economic development, things that might help our economy. And one of the main things that they identified was outdoor recreation. We were sitting around in someone's living room and talking about this Bartlett Mesa ranch had come up for sale. As we're talking, we're thinking, our little budget can't do much. What can we do? We started the conversation and we reached out to the Nature Conservancy. After the Nature Conservancy and Trust for Public Lands got involved, it really just spiraled. They caught that vision. They started helping do all these things that our little town can't do on our own.
This is Bartlett Mesa. It's about a 2,200 acre ranch that we acquired in conjunction with the Trust for Public Land. The vision for this property and what is currently underway is for it to transfer to the state of New Mexico to be managed as an extension to Sugar Canyon State Park. That was the original vision for this area. And then there's a parcel behind us that actually connects the top of Bartlett Mesa here all the way down to town that came up for sale. And that is what we call the Buck Ridge Ranch. Our goal is to transfer that property to the city of Raton to be managed as an open space park. What we have here is a connectivity project. Those two ranches connect the town of Raton via a series of public lands to the southern high plains. As we look at this landscape as a whole, there are places where development has really made a significant impact. You can see this big 450 parcel plus subdivision. Once a large ranch has been broken apart like that, there's no reassembling that. The impact in this case is that they put a subdivision right in the middle of a really heavily trafficked wildlife corridor. The demand is already here to split up the landscape in a way, and there is the potential for a lot more of these wide open spaces to look just like that, which could be problematic for wildlife. And wildlife, of course, is one of the reasons that people really enjoy living in this area. So the time is now to focus on how development is impacting the landscape before it gets away from us all. TNC is uniquely positioned to do some of these large land acquisition projects, and to see it here in Raton benefiting the community in the light of public access and that connection between biodiversity-focused conservation and recreation. It seems like the way of the future, and this is just such a stunning landscape to develop that type of model.
It is exciting that this big chunk of the work is done, that the land is acquired. That is not something we could have ever done on our own, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and it's really important that it rolls out in a way that is thoughtful of the land itself, of the flora and fauna here, and the usage to keep that value there. Gets me kind of emotional because it was kind of just a dream for our little community to be able to build our economy through outdoor recreation. To me, it's a quality of life element of enjoying nature and feeling that reset in your life, and it just gives you this perspective. I have never found it anywhere else.